Hello everyone, this is Maria Baby. I'm a registered migration agent in YESTE Migration Consulting. Welcome to my videos. Today I'm here to discuss whether it's worth waiting for AHPRA registration for overseas qualified nurses during this pandemic situation. Before going in detail to that, let's discuss about the registration process to Australia for internationally qualified nurses. Until the recent past, the process for registration for nurses was to do a bridging program in Australia. For that, they need to submit a paper application to AHPRA. And once they get the referral letter for doing the bridging program, they take the admission in approved universities or training institutes in Australia. And the courses were for 12 weeks to 18 weeks, and either they had to apply for a visitor visa or a student visa, and they had to be in Australia for the entire duration of the course. So it was a bit difficult for overseas nurses who especially who are working in the Gulf countries, because it was hard for them to get leave for 3 months or more. So they had to resign their job and fly to Australia for doing the course. But in March 2020, AHPRA introduced the new system, Outcome Based Assessment or OBA, for the internationally qualified nurses and midwives. So, under the new system, the applicants can apply online. In the second stage, once you start the process, in the second stage, there is an orientation program which gives you insights on the Australian healthcare system, and you have to read through the materials provided by AHPRA and appear for the multiple choice quizzes. You can attend it multiple times, and when you complete it successfully, you can move forward with the application processing. And you have to submit a portfolio and pay the application fee and go forward. AHPRA takes another 3 to 6 months to assess your application, and you will get a letter to do your first exam, multiple choice exam. It is NCLEX AHPRA, the one which is heard or which is uh, undergoing for the US nurses. And so you have to, the Pearson U Center is the authority organizing the exam. You have to get the appointment with the Pearson U for the exam. You have to register the exam for the exam and also get an authority to test ATT from them. Once you get ATT, you have to appear for the exam within 90 days. But in the current pandemic situation, many exam centers are closed, or it's hard for people to travel in between states. So many of our clients have already got extension up to 5 months to complete their exam. Once you successfully complete your NCLEX RN exam, then you can send that result to AHPRA. AHPRA will assess it and give you a reference letter for OSCE, the objective structured clinical examination, which is conducting in Adelaide, Australia. It's a simulation exam which assesses your or analyzes your behavior in a particular medical situation in a hospital or a healthcare facility. An examiner will examine how you behave, and there will be actors who enact various situations, and how you deal with each situation is your task. So once you complete that exam and you have a valid English test result, you can apply for AHPRA registration. So it was welcomed by many international nurses, the entire process, because for in the entire process, the nurses, international nurses, have to go to Australia only for a period of 2 weeks or a maximum of 1 month to finish the process. But the matter is COVID-19, and the international border closure, no one can easily travel to Australia in this situation, because even if it is for 2 months, 2 weeks, or 1 month, you need a visa. And Australia is not allowing international travelers to Australia, or temporary residents or temporary visa holders to Australia. So until inquiries are in, everything can be done from overseas. But the hurdle is to appear for OSCE. So many of our clients are stuck overseas, that they cannot come to Australia to complete this OSCE exam. So our advice to such clients, or our support, is to do a second country. Many of our clients have already opted that and somehow already moved to countries like UK or Ireland, and they are working there. Even some went to the Middle East and working there. Another advantage of internationally qualified nurses, or a good news for the internationally qualified nurses, is that many of our UK or Ireland clients has informed that there are many vacancies in their facilities wherever they work for the registered nurses. So it's easier to find a job if you go there. And also from Australia, in 2020s, many of our clients were struggling to find a job there, but it's almost a year. No international nurses has reached Australia. So many of our clients stuck in Australia recently got job. So the nurses vacancies in the Western countries are increasing in this current situation. So you have some hope that you will definitely get a job. And also, the advantage of going to countries like UK or Ireland is that once you have the UK or Ireland registration, and if you meet all other criteria, you have different pathways to get AHPRA registration. And also, uh, even though somebody is Indian passport holder and who is working in the Middle East, even the New Zealand Nursing Council is giving permission, giving CAP referral letters, and the colleges are giving admission, and the New Zealand Border Force is giving travel exemption from Middle East countries. So, if you like, you can take registration in New Zealand. And then once you have the New Zealand registration, it's very, very easy to transfer and transfer agreement to Australia. So there are many pathways available for you to achieve your dream. When there is some road work on your way, there is always directions to take deviations to reach your destination. So this is something like that. Australia is your dream country. You can definitely reach there one day. In order to reach there, for the time being, you have to take some deviations. And we are here to guide you how to take such deviations. What are the processes involved in that? How to reach your dreamland? Please contact us for such information and support. And we have many clients from UK and Ireland and New Zealand who is currently processing their registration to Australia, as well as their migration processing through us. So we have the confidence to support you further in your journey. So, my dear clients, or my dear future clients, my dear nurses, definitely you can make Australia as your dream country. But if you want to take a deviation, please do it now and reach your destination in the near future. Thank you everyone for watching this video, and I will come back with new videos and new information. Bye.